Hello everyone, my name is Josh Rubenstein. I'm the Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. This is our second community briefing where we will provide you information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in South Los Angeles on May 12th of this year. These briefings are designed to show you evidence from our ongoing investigations, including photographs from the scene, pictures of any weapons recovered, audio recordings of 911 calls, radio transmission recordings, and video footage from our body-worn and digital in-car video systems, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred during this incident. Keep in mind, on average, these investigations can take up to 11 months to complete. However, in order to provide you with context for this use of force, we want to provide you with a better picture of what we do know at this point. Keep in mind, this investigation is still in progress. Our understanding of the incident may change as we collect and analyze additional evidence and interview witnesses. A word of caution to sensitive viewers. The images and information you're about to see may be disturbing to some. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
Hello, I'm Commander Alan Hamilton of the Force Investigation Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to give you a brief overview of an incident that occurred in South Los Angeles within the LAPD's 77th Street area. In this community briefing, you will see evidence collected from the scene, diagrams and photographs of the area, emergency radio communications, and footage from the officer's body-worn cameras and footage from a privately owned security camera located nearby. This incident began on May 12, 2018 at around 7:10 p.m. when officers assigned to LAPD's Metropolitan Division were patrolling near 55th Street and Normandy Avenue within South Los Angeles. Metropolitan Division personnel are specially trained police officers who are deployed to patrol areas that have experienced a recent spike in violent crime. They are assigned unmarked cars and given missions to investigate and prevent criminal activity in particular areas. In this case, two Metropolitan Division officers noticed two men walking west on 55th Street. Metropolitan Division was deployed in the area in response to an increase in violent crime in the community. As the officers drove down 55th Street, they observed one of the suspects exhibiting activity consistent with possession of a firearm. The officers were suspicious of this behavior and decided to investigate. They stopped their unmarked police vehicle and saw that one of the men, later identified as Los Angeles resident Kevin Palencia, was carrying a handgun. When the officers emerged from the unmarked police vehicle, Palencia ran from the officers on 55th Street towards Normandy, and the officers ran after him. Portions of what I just described were captured on a privately owned security camera facing the street, where you will see the officers stopping their Ford Explorer police vehicle and attempt to contact the suspect. You will also see in this freeze frame a handgun in Palencia's right hand. What you are about to see next is video footage from the body-worn cameras used by the two officers during the encounter. LAPD has assigned cameras to almost every uniformed police officer assigned to field enforcement duties. The cameras are worn on the outside of the officer's uniform about chest high and attempt to record interactions with members of the public from the officer's general viewpoint. This video was recorded by the officer who was driving the police vehicle and was closest to Palencia as he and his partner emerged from their car. The following footage has been stabilized to give you a clearer picture of the footage captured by the body-worn camera. You will see the officer following Palencia by paralleling him along the street as Palencia runs on the sidewalk. The officer yells at Palencia, directing him to stop, but Palencia continues to run away. The officer's view of Palencia is partially obstructed because of the parked cars along the streets. He has an alternating view of Palencia as he goes in and out of view. Because the officer's view was obscured at times, he believed that the suspect was still armed at the time he fired his weapon. Palencia is not hit by gunfire, but surrenders to the officers and is arrested. There are circumstances where extreme language can be used. If officers can use words alone to de-escalate a situation and gain voluntary compliance, then foul language can be permissible. The propriety of this officer's language will be reviewed. The next video is from the passenger officer's camera. The passenger officer chases Palencia from behind along the sidewalk. Here you see him running away. The officer stops and picks up a pistol magazine that fell from Palencia's gun. He then slows down and requests help over his police radio.
Officer needs help. Normandy and 5-5.
Investigators located additional video from a security camera affixed to a nearby home depicting the incident. From this view, it appears that neither officer observed him throwing the gun to the ground. While officers were taking Palencia into custody, the security camera video shows a second suspect picking up the gun from the ground and running away. Metropolitan Division officers later served a search warrant at the additional suspect's residence, but the firearm was not found at the home. The second suspect was arrested and charged with felon in possession of a firearm. Kevin Palencia was arrested and charged with felon in possession of a firearm. He has several prior arrests and convictions, including possession of a concealed firearm.
The LAPD is committed to bringing you information in a variety of ways so that you can get a full understanding of the complexities of policing, the challenges officers face in the line of duty, and when officers may need to use force to make an arrest or defend themselves or another. We hope these community briefings will provide you an opportunity to learn about these critical incidents based on the information we currently have. You can find out more information on how the LAPD and the LA District Attorney's Office investigates all LAPD officer-involved shootings and other serious uses of force at lapdonline.org. There, you'll also be able to find copies of the LAPD's use of force policies and procedures. Thank you for joining us for this community briefing.